Hello students, welcome to Knowledge Viewpoint. So today I am Mool Bansal gonna teach you tenses, one of the most important topic of English grammar. So before discussing tenses, let us understand some basic and some most important terms which are very important to understand what tenses actually are. So let us start. What are these terms? So first of all, subject, verb and object. Determination of subject, verb and object is very important. So in one of my previous video, I had already discussed these terms. If you do not watch that video, I will take an example. Take a look at it so you can understand. For example, Anu plays football. Okay, so Anu plays football. Here, who is the doer in the sentence? I always say how to determine a subject. You have to determine the doer in the sentence. Who is doer in the sentence? Who is doing an action? Anu is doing an action. Therefore, this is subject or it is doer. You have to remember the word doer. Next, plays. Anu plays. So, what is action going on here? Plays. She is playing football. So, here what plays means action verb. Therefore, it is what it is? It is verb. Clear? Next, what plays? Now, what Anu plays? Football. So, therefore, this is object in this sentence. I hope you understand subject, verb and object, how to determine these basic terms, subject, verb and object. Okay. So, there is a trick to remember how to determine subject and object. Let us look at it. So, I always said that you have to put who before verb, question mark, it gives you subject, and put what before verb, question mark, it gives you object. This is the trick to remember subject and object of a sentence. Now, how this trick works? Verb, you have to just determine the verb in sentence. If you are not able to determine or find of subject and object, but you can always determine a verb in the sentence. You can determine an action word in the sentence. Therefore, here action word is plays. So, if you put who before plays, if you put who before verb, who plays? Answer yourself. Ask yourself who plays. Who is playing here? Anu is playing. Therefore, subject is Anu. Next, what verb? Now, what plays? Verb is play. So, therefore, what plays? Now, what Anu is playing? Football. Therefore, this is object. I hope it is clear. So, remember this trick. This is very important to determine the subject and object of a sentence. Next, helping verbs. Helping verbs are very important. They are here I have done only subject, verb and object. This is main verb. This is main verb used in sentence. Now I can teach you helping verbs. What helping verbs are? Now if I used a sentence, look at example. For example, they are playing football. They are playing football. Now, look at, first of all, you have to determine the subject. First of all, you have to determine the subject. Who is doer? They are doing doer. So here word they is doer. So this is subject. And what is action word? Playing. Playing is action word. So therefore this is verb. Subject, verb, and what playing? Football. So this is object. Now, what is this are? What is this are? This is helping verb. Helping verb is always used before main verb or before object, so that it may be a beautiful sentence. So these are common helping verbs: is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, will, shall, would, should, might, may. There are many helping verbs, but most of the common are these. Okay. So you have to remember the helping verbs. Clear? So also do, does, they are also helping verbs. Do, does. Okay. So let us see the third most important thing of understanding the tenses. So classification of pronouns is very important. You have to classify what is first person, who is first person, who is second person, who is third person. So although also these things are very important to understand what tenses are. So here classification. First person is always indicates the speaker of the sentence, who is speaking. Okay, so who is speaking or who is doing, the speaker of the sentence is first person. So first of all, pronouns. What are pronouns? You know that a pronoun is a word that is used to replace a noun. For example, Rita is playing. Now if I have to say that Rita is playing football, I will use she is playing football. So here what she is a pronoun. I used a word in place of noun Rita. That word is pronoun. So let us see what is first and second and third person. First person is I, we, me, us, my, mine, our, ours. So these are first persons. What are first persons? First person indicates the speaker. The speaker who is saying in the sentence is always the first person. I, me, us, we. Okay, so you have to remember first person. Now second person. Second person is always you. I always say you, yours, your. So these terms are second person. You have to remember these words. Second person, you, your and yours. Now third person. Second person indicates the addressee, to whom we are addressing the message, to whom we are addressing. So this indicates addressee. Now the third person. Who is third person? Third person is different from speaker and the addressee. It is different from speaker and addressee. So we use he, she, his, him, her, it, its, they, them. These words, this type of words we use for third person. I hope it is clear. Here word they is third person. We don't know who are they. We don't know who are they. They can be children, they can be men, they can be women. But I don't know who are they. So therefore this is a third person. Here we use are. So there are some rules. While doing tenses, I can make you clear where to use singular and where to use plural of the verb. So I hope these basic terms are clear to you. Subject, verb and object, helping verbs. So this is main verb. Remember, this is main verb. Okay. Also, one of the most important thing is forms of verb. You have to learn the forms of verb, because in tenses, forms of verbs are very important. Forms of verb. We have many three forms of verb, second form of verb, third form of verb. They are also known as present form, past form and past participle. So you have do not confuse with the words past participle, past or present. They are the first form of verb is known as present form, second form of verb is known as past form, and third form of verb is known as past participle. So you have to you have a chapter in your book, forms of verbs. You have to learn those, or take a read of those verbs. It by number of readings it will retain in your mind. So I hope this is clear to all. Now in another video I will discuss what are tenses. So thank you students for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel.